This Cowboy barbecue cheesy bacon chicken has all the flavor, but none of the sugar. Keep watching to see how I make it. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, today I am making a comfort food, but with a lighter twist. I am going to be making Cowboy barbecue bacon cheesy chicken today. I'm going to be using a sugar-free sauce. I'll be using this G Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. I am using bacon. That doesn't really carry the sugar, but it isn't quite as heart healthy as what turkey bacon would be. But this is perfect for those of you that cannot have sugar. It is a absolutely delicious dish, and like I said, it's diabetic friendly. So friends, let me stop talking. I'm going to show you all the ingredients, and then we're going to make dinner tonight. Alrighty, so I have some granulated garlic or garlic powder. I have some salt, black pepper. I have the sugar-free barbecue sauce. It's G Hughes, I believe. Yeah, G Hughes. I don't know why when I picked that up I thought it was the Sugar Ray or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, that's the one I'm using. Some smoked paprika, olive oil. I forgot to get green onion, which you top it with the green onion. I totally forgot to grab it. I have been loving these lately, these crispy jalapenos. They have they're great for salad toppings. And I thought, you know what? Let's add this to the top. I'm going to do it to mine, not my husband's, because I don't think he's going to eat it. But I'm adding this to the top of mine. So instead of scallions, I'm doing that. But normally you would use scallions. If you know, you know. I love my Mexican cheese blend. You can use some cheddar cheese for this, but I just love the Mexican cheese, so I use that. I'm only cooking 2 pieces of chicken. Normally this whole recipe would be for 4, but because it's just hubby and I are just doing 2. And then I have some bacon. This is absolutely diabetic friendly to cut down and have a better, heart for it to be more heart healthy is what I'm trying to say. You can use turkey bacon instead of regular bacon, or just use a little bit of the bacon. But using that sugar-free sauce is really going to make a huge difference. So my diabetic friends can have this. So let me stop talking. We're going to go ahead and cook the bacon up first, and then we'll finish off doing the chicken. Alrighty, so I have my pan on. We're going to cook the bacon first and get that out of the way. So I'm going to cook 4 slices of bacon for 2 pieces of chicken. You really don't need 4, but we are bacon lovers. So I am doing 2 each. You really only need 1 per piece of chicken, but, bacon is bacon, y'all. And we will be crumbling this up and putting it on top of our chicken. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead, cook this up, and then we'll come back and we're going to sear our chicken after we cook the bacon. Alrighty, so while my bacon is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and season my chicken, just pat it dry. You want to use about a ½ teaspoon of each one of these ingredients except for the salt and pepper. That's for taste. But I'm not measuring it out. I'm just going ahead and putting this on there. I love kosher salt on meat. I just love it. So I'm using kosher salt. You do not need to do that. You can use regular salt if you'd like. This is just my preference, that's all. I'm going to add a little bit of meat. We're going to add a little bit of meat. Oh, Lord, help me. We're going to add a little bit of pepper. And then I have some smoked paprika here. Whoop, that was a little much. Okay, I'm using a different set of tongs for my raw chicken. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing, season it on both sides. Already smelling that smoked paprika. Oh my goodness. I will have the recipe linked in the, or not linked, but posted in the description box, so you don't have to go back and keep watching the video. You can just pull it up in the description and copy and paste it if you'd like. But it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, I'm not really measuring it out. It's usually about a half a teaspoon per 2 chicken breasts. Teaspoon for 4. But alrighty. Alright, our chicken is nice and seasoned, and after our bacon is done, we're going to sear this. I'm going to do it in the bacon grease. I'm going to take a little bit out, add a tiny bit of olive oil, and do it in the bacon grease. You do not have to sear this in the bacon grease. It can be in just olive oil. Alright, y'all, my bacon, look at how tiny that's getting. So guess what, Miss Brown? I'm talking to you like I talk to the kids at school. Miss Brown, I'm going to add some more bacon because that's just not enough for us. So we're going to do 3 slices. This is some little tiny bacon. There we go. Alrighty. We're just going to cook this up until it's done, and then, like I said, we'll work on our chicken at that point. Alrighty. I do have my oven on 375. Just preheating it to get it ready. We're starting to get our bacon cooked. Nice. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get some of this bacon out. It's done. That one's not. This one is done. Just putting it on a paper towel. It doesn't have to be real crispy because we are going to be putting it on the top of our chicken, which means it'll be going in the oven for a few minutes after we pull it out. So, we are good. Alrighty. Perfect. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is pour some of this bacon grease out because I want to cut some of that fat out. And I'm just leaving a little bit in there. Putting that aside. Now I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and take our seasoned chicken and we're going to sear it on both sides. About 2 to 3 minutes on both sides. And then we're going to put it back on the tray to throw in the oven. I'm going to clean this, or take this wrap off and put a different wrap on there. So we're going to go ahead and cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Alrighty, my chicken breasts are a little bit thin, so we don't have to go like a full 3 minutes. So we are at 2 minutes. Look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? Alrighty, we're going to let it go for another 2 minutes, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Alrighty, like I said, the oven is preheated to 375. We're going to throw our chicken down on this tray here. And then we're going to put it in the oven. Alrighty, so here's our chicken. We're going to go ahead and, let me turn that fire off. Throw this right in the oven. And we're going to cook this, because my breasts are a little bit thin, I'm going to cook this for about 12 to 13 minutes. If it was thicker, you would want to do like 15 to 20 minutes. I am going to test it with a little thermometer because we want it to be at 165, but we're going to have to throw it back in after we put our sauce and all on. So we're going to check this in about 12 minutes. Alrighty, so while our chicken is in the oven, we're going to go ahead and just break up our bacon. We're going to end up putting this on top after we put our sauce and chicken, oh my gosh, I am struggling today. Our cheese on top. Let's just break that up. Already smells really good in here, so I cannot wait to dig into this. Oh, just dropped a piece on the floor. I'll have to give that to Benny. I cannot wait to dig into this later. Alrighty. Alright, let me wash my hands real quick. Alright, so I just wanted to show you what these looked like. So it's like little pieces of jalapeno. don't know if you can see them or not. I'll put this down. And they just have like a little bit of a coating on it. I get them at Food Line. You can get them where they sell like the French's onions that go on top of salads and stuff. It's not where the salads toppings are. It's where like the canned goods and the French's onion that goes on top. I eat these all the time by themselves, by the way. I just love them so much. They are so, so good. And they are spicy, I'm going to tell you. There's heat packed in here. But I just thought I'd show them to you. I think this is going to be good on top. That's what they are. Alrighty, so now I'm just waiting for my chicken to get done. Alrighty, it's time to get our chicken out of the oven. Oh, the juices. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at the juices. Oh my goodness. If you can hear noise in the background, that is my tea kettle going. Now we're going to take our barbecue sauce and we're going to brush both sides with barbecue. Oh my goodness, look at this juiciness chicken. Okay, now we're going to flip. And then we're going to brush the back side, or the front side, whatever you want to call it. I didn't measure out the sauce, I just kind of poured it in a bowl. I just am very generous with the sauce. Okay, and now we're going to put some cheese on top. Like I said, you can do cheddar cheese or whatever. I just prefer this particular cheese because I like it. It's got a little bit of different flavors in there. Just like that. To finish it up, what I have here, I got 2 more bags. Y'all know, if you watch me long enough, you know I love my cheese. And then we're going to top it off with our crumpled bacon. Ready? Lots of bacon. You know I love the bacon. And like I said, if you have scallions, green onions, go ahead and add them. I just planned on doing it. I just totally forgot to pick them up. Now we're going to put it back in for about 5 minutes and then we'll check the internal temperature. Alrighty, let's check the internal temperature of our chicken. We should be pretty close. We need a 165. So let's find out. Oh yeah, we are done. Alrighty. I'll show you up close. As always, there's going to be pictures up close. And now I'll wait till I put mine on the plate. I'm going to sprinkle some of these on. So let me go ahead and plate everything up and then we'll do our taste test. Alright my friends, so here it is. I'm just going to cut off a little piece right now, do a quick taste test, and then I'm having dinner with hubby. Oh my. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. So friends, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it 2 thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button as it does greatly help me out. Also, check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.